I started using the Xantrex products probably a few years ago, more of just customer request on just wanting inverters in the trucks. Obviously in the Freightliner product we sell a lot over the road trucks, a lot of owner operators, but a lot of fleet accounts too that the guys are just wanting inverters. And Freightliner has offered a Xantrex and installed at the factory, and it's been a great fit for us. It's just kind of a secondary, or that we automatically put that in the trucks now is a standard option. It's just something a driver wants. If I was driving a truck on the road all the time, it's what I would want to put in the truck, and just kind of been problem free. So it's been a good fit. Well, it just gives him more options. You hook up any of his electronics, anything they want to run in there to just to bring the comforts of home. Because you literally, a lot of those people, they do live it's their house on the road. Some people may be back home every week, but there's other people that stay out in a truck a month at a time. So that just affords them more capabilities to use whatever they want to use inside the truck, because they're obviously not driving the truck all the day or all night. And some of the teams are driving, so there's somebody back there may not be sleeping, and they may be using something else, and it just gives them ability to plug in and just have those items available to them. Yeah, in my experience in the past, we used to not have an inverter available at the factory, and we would see a lot of truck stops install them. We'd see trucks with issues come in where the wires are shorted out or burnt, or even cause a fire in the cab from somebody doing a bad install. And that doesn't necessarily, it may not happen in a week, but it may happen 6 months down the road from when it was installed. So I just think having a factory installed just is professionally done. Daimler knows what they're doing when they're installing them. It's just it's clean, it's under warranty. It's just and it's just an easy option to order, and it's just a lot cleaner. And it gives me more comfort as a sales guy just selling that, as opposed to trying to bring one in and just installing ourselves. It just seems a little simpler from the factory. Yeah, ordering from the factory with putting them. I've seen some people wire straight to the batteries and cause issues, and just going through a factory install just makes it a lot cleaner. The low voltage disconnect will shut it off if it's still drawing. You can also put a switch on that shuts the power off to the truck. That would cut the power off to the inverter too as well if when you get out of the truck. So that's an option too. So it's just tying in at the factory just makes everything a lot nicer. Our standard inverters that come from the factory, if that's not enough for you, if you have some different options you may need to run a little bit more things off of, you can get a quote through the PDI center, have them installed there. You can work with the sales guy, and it can work with Xantrex, and we can get you a quote on installing one at PDI center. So it's basically still a factory install. You won't really notice a difference. You're going to get the truck delivered to you with the inverter, maybe just a little bit higher inverter than you were looking for.